pleasure cookies. Wanna give you a fantasy and everything you're looking for right here with me. You don't even know my name, but it's all the same. I can feel that tingling sensation running through my veins. Can I touch it? Can I hug it? Can I touch it? Can I rub it? Can I touch it? Can I hug it? Can I touch it? Can I rub it?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Derek Conyer once again. It's Wednesday. Wishing you a happy holiday, Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. Well, this is my wall where this is my narrative where I get a chance to free myself up of any energy that I don't want to carry and just be transparent and share. So I decided in 2020 that's what I was going to do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to finish it off real strong and probably see you in 2021. The fact is that it's been tough. It's been tough. It's nothing to negotiate. 2020 has been tough. But what I've understood is that everything's going to be all right. I trust that. And I lean out to my understanding. But I know it's going to be fine. Well, anyway, our subject today is our eyes of understanding. Our eyes of understanding. How do I make this really simple? When we were born, we were kings and queens. We came into this world knowing who we were, or trying to find out who we were. Spiritually, we knew who we were. We came in here trying to figure out what was going on. Through suggestion, things have changed. We have negotiated on who we are, what we are, and our eyes of understanding has failed dim. I mean, this is very relevant, and it's evident everywhere we look. 2020 is tough, and at the same time, it's revealing. I didn't think that we knew that there was that many races out there, figuring in 2020, being that we've been through so much, that there was real conflict within people about race still, which is a very minimal subject for me, but I think it has to be dealt with. It was 2020, one of the leading subjects of 2020. And for me, it opened my eyes of understanding that there's people in pain, there's people who are ignorant, there's people who don't really know what love really means. I mean, during the course of my time, I'm still trying to study that word love. But my eyes of understanding, we have to open our eyes to the fact that we're kings and queens, and we hold all power and authority in our own lives. And by suggestion, things can change. I'll give you an example. I look perfectly fine, but a commercial comes on TV and says, well, you know, maybe you should get that. You ain't really locked down until you get that. So now all of a sudden I'm not fine. So of course it's about what we hear and what we see. So it's got to be about our intake. It's a huge thing about our intake. If I know who I am, and then a suggestion comes in, something different, and I'm going with that, and it minimizes me. So what I'm saying is that we are a slave to our hearing and our seeing, but yet we're powerful with what we see and hear. So it's all about how you, the demographics on it. For example, anxiety and depression is introduced by worrying. I don't have enough. And so we use that hunting spirit and go into a we don't have enough spirit. Instead of trying to make it better for myself or other people, I focus on Derek. I don't have enough. So then we go around this loop again. So it's about our eyes of understanding and what we're doing. So during this time of reset, I would throw in a suggestion that we would try to monitor our intake. I mean, of course, you got to juggle the time, try to do something with your time constructively, like I'm trying to do. I'm trying to play, do music, go back to music, write songs, different things like that. But it's very, very, very important. Our perceptions can be off. Our intake actually has a lot to do with our perception. What we take in, we're just slave to what we take in and what we hear. So then if that be the case, then I got to be very careful what I'm taking in. It's very important. So if I were you, for me, I've reset and I've honored that subject. I don't watch any of these crazy stuff they got on TV that says I'm not enough. I'm more than enough. That's how I see it. So for me, I think in this coming 2021, we need to get our eyes of understanding wide open. We need to really, they say that the eye sees only 1% of what's really going on in the perspective, in the spectrum. What about in the perspective spectrum? What are we seeing? What are we not seeing? What are we focusing on? What's making me heavy? What's not making me heavy? What's making me feel good? What's making me not live? What's making me fearful? Why don't we be careful what we monitor in? So after a movie goes on or a movie on, I mean, monitor what you feel and say, this is not for me. I'm going to change the channel. This is just what it is for me. So if I'm a product of what I hear and see, and that's the main thing I am, then I should honor what my intake is. Because my eyes of perception or eyes of understanding can be liquidated and can be quite off when it comes to just listening to anything and watching anything. Even when people start talking negative about other people, I don't even want to hear it. Don't try to take my vibe on and my view on that person. I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. So I want to go through my own experiences with that person. So be careful what you take in And this is one of the first podcasts I talked about that from the beginning. We're just a sum of what we take in. A sum of what we hear and what we take in these portals. I want to make sure that I hear good things. I want to be clear on a lot of different things. I want to know the facts. But I think that when your eyes are wide open and you have faith, there's nothing we can't achieve together. Let love be the issue, because hate can't stay where love live. That's my favorite quote, so I'm going to keep saying it all the way into 2021. Open your eyes of understanding. Get a better view of you. Get a better view of the world. If you get a better view of the world, it starts with you. If you get a better view of you, you can do better. So let's go back to where we were kings and queens. And we knew a little something about spirit, and knew something about God. And God don't make ugly. He don't like ugly either. So it's about time we change how we treat each other. I'd say. This is my suggestion. My eyes are wide open. They say the difference between sleep, wake, and woke. I'm trying to stay woke, y'all. If I was you, I'd do the same thing. Open your eyes of understanding and try to figure some stuff out. Some stuff don't feel right. Some stuff, it ain't about what you see, because we don't walk by sight. We walk by faith. So I can't go by what I see. I got to go by what my spirit is telling me. And the only way I can do that is by being clear. So it's very important every night to cleanse myself of all craziness or something that people may have laid on me that I don't know. That's what I do every night. I try to, try to clear my spirit. I'd make that suggestion, that this reset, that we get to what's really ailing us, or what's my personal issue, and what's stopping me from loving the next man. If that's my issue, I just thought I'd address that, because it seems to be a lot of bickering about this and that and that. I think it stems from pride and our eyes of understanding. I'm you, you're me. I see it that way. Let's break it all the way down. Instead of being selfish, let's be selfless. You feel me? This is where I'm at. I walk pretty light. I can't carry all that nonsense, man. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just want to be a free-spirited person who love. And of course, bad news is bad news, but I don't carry no bad news. You understand what I'm saying? So if I were you, I'd open my eyes of understanding. Like I said before, there's a big difference between sleep, wake, and awoke. And it starts with your perception. How do you view you? Do you think you deserve better? Then aim higher. Do you want more? Why do you want more? Is it to help other people? Since God will bless us only if we be a blessing. So where you at with it? So this is where maybe me and you, we separate on that. And you thinking about only you. We got too many people thinking about only you. And so everybody grabbed a piece of the pie and got their corner, and ain't nobody coming together. So, but we need to redo this thing, because we don't have to come together. I don't know. Vaccine or not. I don't know if I'm taking no vaccine. I don't know, man. I'm just praying that everything works itself out. I don't know. But we got to come together on one thing. So we gonna all take it, or we ain't gonna take it. Still up for questioning for me. But anyway, get a better view of what it's all about, and my eyes of understanding of what this thing is all about. So before I put something in my arm, I want to know the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy how we got to sit around and, not sit. We can't visit our people. We can't vibe. And Christmas is a joyous time, and we should be out here doing. I miss those times too. But it is what it is. And it is what it is. And if you can actually clear your mind instead of actually looking back over the things that you lost in 2020 or how bad things are, try to keep a little bit more faith. Try to be a little bit more wise in how the suggestions come in your head, because it's up to you to download. There's suggestions in the air. The enemy, Satan, is throwing suggestions. God has got plenty of suggestions going. It's about which one you choose. We're going to download something. Why not download something positive? That's how I see it. It's a fight going on. Well, anyway, it's 2020, and I probably won't see you until 2021. If I don't see you until after Christmas and New Year's, may God bless you and He serve you well. All right? From me to you, I love you. If anybody said it, I said it to you today. So you can't say nobody said it, all right? I love you. Take that in, all right? Go and be bad, all right? Be better than me, all right? May God bless anything you decide to do. and decide to put your hands on me. Well, I'm off. Peace. I'm out.
devotion. A spiritual chant from the soul, spoken with infinite wisdom. Devotion to the love potion. Causing you to lose control. Echoes from the rumor.